Welcome back to Off the Gridiron, your Apollo Houston Texans football podcast. I'm your host. I am Garrett Harrelson, the Texans guy here, and I have Joshua back. What's going on, Josh?
Hi, my name is Josh.
Josh, not Joshua. Do not call him Joshua. He will beat the shit out of you. What's up, bud?
We're talking Texans football.
Texans ball.
It's the bye week.
And we are previewing our Week 6 bye week. Bye.
Hey,
bye.
Can't lose.
Can't lose a bye week.
It says a can't lose week.
Really, we're just going to be talking about looking ahead, what we need to be focusing on, practice for the next week. I mean, clear our heads. We're going in the bye week 2-3, starting off obviously 0-3, winning our last two. And I'm looking at the schedule right now. The L's and the wins are just like, do we just switch out a different team completely? Like,
yeah.
This is insane. This is crazy. But we're going to be kind of about, chopping it up, shooting the shit about.
Where are they now? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, I have a hot question right off the rip.
Hot. H-O-T, hot.
Do you like an early season bye week or a late season bye week more?
I love a mid-season bye week.
But if you have to choose, early or late?
I'd say late.
Really? Okay.
Well, I don't know. Typically, I would pick an early bye week.
Yeah.
Like, I saw our Week 6 bye week when the schedule dropped in April or May or whatever, and I said, oh, that's great. That's perfect. Mm-hmm. But now that we're on such a roll offensively and defensively.
We got momentum. It's like, damn.
Got momentum, and now it's like, like hard stop bye week. So I'm a little worried that when we come out of the bye week against Seattle in that Monday night game, it's going to be kind of some rust we need to shake off. Hopefully not. I'm really hoping they just hit the practice field hard, hit the pads hard, and work on some things and keep that momentum going. Because, like I said, the first 3 games and the last 2 games, it's completely different stats.
It's totally different team.
Totally different outcomes.
I mean, even though you look at those first 3 games, all 3 of those were within one score, within a one play going the other way. Mm-hmm. I mean, this team could be 5-0 right now. It's kind of wild to think about.
That's what I've been thinking about
and
all week long.
And I think realistically, they're definitely at least a 3-2 type team or 4-1 type team.
Yeah,
like that's the level they I think are on this season. But you kind of have to play like a 4-1, 5-0 caliber team for the rest of the way to really get into the playoffs.
I did the math the other day, and I confirmed it with a tweet I saw. It was funny. I did the math, and I saw a tweet immediately after that, and I was like, oh, wow, it's whoever this person is, I think is in my head. They're doing The Shining, and they're in my head.
Oh.
The combined record of the first 3 games of every team is 11-4. Excuse me, 11-4. That's the combined record of all of the teams, and we lost all of those games by an average of 4.3 repeating.
That's a great point. You're looking back at it, like coming into the season, you're like, okay, Tampa Bay will be a little tough. Jacksonville should be an easy one. Los Angeles will be a little tough. But now, like after playing them and seeing how those teams are performing this year, I mean, those were 3 very good teams.
I mean, Los Angeles is a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
We knew that going into the season. Matthew Stafford is really good. Puka Nacua is probably the best receiver in the NFL right now. Just a great defense, great head coach. We thought the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would be a winnable game, which it was, but we're looking at Tampa Bay now, like with maybe an MVP candidate at the helm, Baker Mayfield.
Is on fire.
Balling.
And he did MVP thing. You lost because he had an MVP caliber performance.
He
broke free and did what he needed to do in third down situation.
Every single one of their wins, which is 4 of them, they're 4-1. They're all fourth quarter comebacks from Baker Mayfield.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
I mean, looking at the Buccaneers like, wow, maybe they are a Super Bowl contender. Maybe they have an MVP at quarterback. We didn't know that going into the season, but now we do. Yeah. In Jacksonville, we saw Jacksonville. They were 2-1 when we played them, I believe, or maybe 1-2. I'm not sure. I think one. Oh no, they were 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
They're 4-1 right now, but we saw that before the season started. That Jacksonville game, that's a get-right game. Mm-hmm. We own the Jacksonville Jaguars. But they just beat the Chiefs on national television the other night.
I mean, it was a little given to them in that final play, but I would not have expected them to even be in that position to potentially win that.
They put themselves in the position to win. They ended up winning. That's a win. You just won against Patrick Mahomes at home.
Yep.
Big win for Liam Cohen and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
They don't ask how, they ask how many.
Yeah, so we look at those. I mean, like I said, going into the season, we're like, oh, 3, okay, like we can go to 2-1. But I am not surprised we started 0-3 with our slow start offensively, and these hot teams, because these teams are hot right now. The passing attack for the Rams and the Buccaneers, the red hot. Jacksonville, they're finding out how to win games. It seems like they have a totally new culture, but as to your point, could be 5-0 right now.
Could be 5-0, and I think
absolutely 5-0 right
if
now.
you slot any of those 3 teams into this bye week, like you get a rematch with them with how this team is clicking right now, I think you can beat any 3 of those teams.
Oh yeah,
easily.
The closest we came to winning in those first 3 weeks was that Buccaneers game.
Yeah.
Literally just a Henry To'oTo'o tackle away on 4th and long to seal the deal, and we were there. We thought it was going to happen. Then if you
rough
just
night.
at least win that one, it is a rough night. It was still fun. Thank you, Academy. But if you just win that one and you're 3-2 right now going into the bye week,
you're feeling
looking
great.
like a totally entirely
so
different
great.
team, because everyone's riding the Buccaneers meat right now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but it's football talk. It's locker room talk, boy talk.
Locker room talk.
But they're riding their meat right now, and they're like, oh, they could be Super Bowl contenders. We are 1 play away from beating them, man.
Yeah.
And I know it's obviously like moral victories don't exist, but we would look so much different.
Oh, I mean,
being
you're
3-2.
You're only 1 game behind the Colts and Jaguars. I mean, AFC South is already looking like a way better division than it's been in a long time.
Oh yeah.
For the longest time, it was a lot like the AL Central in baseball, where it was just like one team kind of stands out and the rest are kind of ugh.
Yeah, and then you'll have one odd year where it's like the Twins won it.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
And it's like, and the Jaguars win it. We're like, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like you have 3 juggernauts in the AFC South now. If you're looking at the Texans, we, as Texans fans, we're pretty excited about this team and what they can do. They're 3rd place at 2-3.
Yeah.
And so you look at the Jaguars and Colts. I mean, they're doing their thing. Now, let me ask you this right now: both questionable, but both performing. Out of the Colts and Jaguars, which one do you think is more for real?
I just, in good faith, cannot put my trust in Trevor Lawrence.
Really?
I just can't do it.
The other side of that is Daniel Jones. You think he's for real?
I mean, the things I trust their coaching. Liam Cohen. Like I said, Liam Cohen has done a great job with Jacksonville, but Shane Steichen is a good coach.
He's looking really
good coach. He's making something out of. He's turning water into wine with Daniel Jones right now, and he has one of the best rushing attacks in the NFL.
Yeah,
they have a relatively good defense, and like they're putting up like at least 30 every game. It seems like like that's the Jaguars. It seems like they're finding ways to win games. Colts are just sometimes utterly dominating their opponent.
Yeah.
And that's really, I think, is just their coaching staff and their rushing attack. I would think that the Colts in head-to-head matchups against the Jaguars would beat them. I think they're just a better team right now. But I mean, it seems like it could, because if you go look at the Colts schedule, dude, the Colts schedule is...
Is it tough?
No. It is
easy.
such a cakewalk. It is.
Oh, to this point, or you mean in the future?
In the future.
Oh, no. I don't like that.
No, that's the thing, is they also have an easy schedule. This could be a year that the Colts, we got off to our slow start, and because of it, Colts are going to win the division. Because they got Arizona at home next. That's 5-1. They're going to win that game.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think Kyler Murray's going to play. At the Chargers, I think the Chargers will win that one. So 5-2. Tennessee at home, but I mean, like you look at their schedule and.
So you're saying this might have to be a wild card year for the Texans, but
maybe
for me, make it to the dance. I think this Texans team, if they can be healthy and kind of figure out, as they slowly, hopefully the offense keeps improving, they keep figuring out their weapons and what works. I mean, I think this team could beat almost any team.
I mean, we've already proven it.
I mean,
we've proven it with our first 3 games, which has been surprisingly hard. Like I said, we've lost those games by an average of 4.3 repeating.
Yeah,
just one score. That's almost a field goal for you. I mean, that's.
Can I give a hot take?
Of course.
I think the Texans still whoop their ass if Lamar Jackson is starting.
Oh, man, I don't know about that, Josh.
I don't know about whoop their ass, but they still win by like 10 points.
I can still see them winning because their defense is hot garbage, the
Yeah,
Ravens.
That's what I'm saying. And the Texans defense is so good. Like, obviously Lamar Jackson is putting up more points than 10. But, like, I think it's still, like, I don't think the Texans don't score at least 30-something. 40. They scored 44. I don't think having Lamar Jackson on the other side is making that much of a difference where they don't score.
I don't think so either. I mean,
so I think the Texans still win that game. Like, just it's like 44-35 instead of 44-10.
I could probably buy into that. I'll probably buy into that for sure.
I mean, they looked
amazing. It was utterly
it was because it wasn't just Lamar. I mean, they had other injuries that led to that, especially
Kyle Hamilton,
defensively. Like, that's the main reason. But, like, outside of everything else, if Lamar is still healthy, I think they go in and win that game still.
And that would have been a big statement win.
And I kind of wish he was, for that reason.
No, I'm glad he didn't play.
I know. I want the win, but I also I want the win where like people aren't like, well, it's the Ravens with nobody.
Yeah, fuck him. I mean, I saw a lot of people. Like, it was the Nico mic'd up, where he was going like belt to ass,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was like, "Dude, you beat the practice squad Ravens." It's like, fuck it, who cares?
Well,
they whooped ass, and we needed a whoop ass game. We needed a whoop ass one day.
They did need it going into the bye week. Yeah, going into the bye week, and now you have coming out of it. You have Seattle, San Francisco, Denver, Jacksonville.
Yep. I mean,
how stoked are you for that? What do you think the keys are? What do you think they're working on this bye week, leading into that?
Right after, and we'll get more into it next week, talking about specifics for the Seattle game, kind of previewing that. But that's right off the bat, that is a tough stretch to come out of the bye week. You're kind of getting like a redo of the first 3 weeks of the season.
Kind of are, yeah.
But now it's like, you're finding your footing. You got C.J. Gardner-Johnson off the team, which I guess was making a huge difference because our defense. So. Yeah, I mean, you have Matt Burke taking over the defensive play calling.
Yeah.
Nick Caley seems like he's getting, more of a rhythm as a play caller himself. So you have a redo essentially of 3 good teams in a row, and 4 actually, because we have Jacksonville at home after that. But you're getting that redo.
Three home games in a row.
Yeah, we do have that 3 home games in a row, which that's huge.
I think so.
Because Seattle's a good team.
Yeah.
Seattle's a good team. They also just lost to Baker Mayfield and the Bucs.
Exactly. I would say all 3 of these teams are really good, not unbeatable.
They're definitely beatable.
Yeah, all 3 of these teams are, which is good. I think this is a good test. These are all 3 teams that are really good teams, but not like scarily like impossible to beat. Like, this is a good test.
Yeah,
I mean, even if San Francisco has Brock Purdy does not look like the Brock Purdy from the past, which I don't think they'll have him. I think he's still out till week 9.
I'm not sure, but hey, if anyone has shown you anything, it's Mac Jones, and he's playing lights out.
He's playing pretty good.
We'll find out more when he plays whoever soon.
I'm excited, man. I'm more excited for football than I've ever been in my life. A lot of that is, when we started this company and being around you and like people that love the Texans that have gotten me more and more into it. As just I'm a diehard Astros fan, and then Texans were kind of ancillary. Like, I would keep up with it, I would watch it, but I wasn't like bleeding for it. I'm bleeding for it now. Like, I'm so excited I'm so excited to see this team be. Hopefully, it's frustrating when we talked about earlier this season. We're like, God, never give them another primetime game ever again.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, okay, this is the team we expected to see going into the season. It took them stumbling out of the gate, but they found it now.
I mean, I'm just glad that, man, they're beating the teams that they should be beating.
Yeah.
Because it would suck if, for some reason, Cooper Rush just went off against us.
Oh my God! If they lost to the Cooper Rush Ravens, it would be over.
That's mock drafts. That's mock draft season.
Yeah.
If Cooper Rush
which is
us.
why 44-10 is it's an ass beating, but it's that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that we went in there and took care of business. I said it on the Tuesday show. It's exactly what the 2000 New England Patriots would have done as a squad in that situation. They would have been like, oh, they have injuries. Let's not even give them a glimmer of hope. Let's just go in there, take care of business, punt it once or twice. I mean, I think the first punt came in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
or something like
that.
They
said something like, oh, he's coming out for this first punt. I was like,
yeah,
game's almost over.
Yeah, I was like, wow, it's impressive. That's exactly what like the Patriots would have done in that situation.
Yeah.
And there are starting to be some roots sprouting under the Texans organization, some Patriots roots. It all kind of started when Caserio came over. He's always been a New England guy, but he started instilling this work hard tenacity that the Patriots always instilled in their own players in their locker room. And then Nick Caley, who was a New England guy himself, knew Nick Caserio there. It's a very similar offense. It's like a death by thousands paper cut offense, which it's almost like, it's funny. It's almost like an offense that Bill O'Brien was bringing over here, and it began to work when he got playmakers like Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, like Carlos Hyde, Lamar Miller, and like Laramie Tunsil. It started to actually work in his favor, the death by thousand paper cuts, and then sometimes we'll take a big shot and take that big shot and get that big play. That's exactly how we're falling. Like the cards are falling for us right now. So I see a lot of similarities between this team and like I said, like the 2000s New England Patriots. Which
I love that, but I think it's that team, but it's more defensive led.
Exactly, which the Patriots were always very. You saw how they would take out like big play threats.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it's exactly what we do. So.
Yeah. No, I mean, so looking at this defense, let's give them some props for a minute. Obviously, the big graphic that's been going around everywhere, by far least amount of points allowed.
Oh yeah.
At all in the NFL, which is crazy impressive.
It'll probably continue to trend that way as well.
You would hope so.
Yeah, I don't foresee it. I mean, the most points we've given up all season long is 20.
It's crazy.
That's like
the most touchdowns we've allowed in a single game is
2. Dose.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's which we're very bend don't break as it is, but now it looks like the last 2 weeks is just like, no, we're just not going to let you move. We're not going to let you move the ball.
Yeah, how about you just don't score?
Yeah,
we're sure not going to allow it happen.
And our offense is now magically good. So,
but let's talk about the defense. Opponents passing yards per game. Texans rank 6th, 175.2, which Atlanta is number 1 at 135. Atlanta's passing defense has been incredible.
Yeah, they made a few acquisitions during the draft. Getting those pass rushers, so James Pierce and all that. So they're definitely they've improved in that aspect of the game.
Opponents rushing yards allowed per game, also 6th, 90. Opponents total yards per game, opponent rush per attempt is 8th, total yards per game 3rd. So you're sitting at 3rd, and so it's not just that you're getting lucky with points as in like they get down to the red zone and you hold them to a field goal or anything. You're not allowing a bunch of yards at all. You're allowing 265 yards per game, and that's with that Baker game that they got a lot of yards in there. So that defense is putting you in a position to win every game.
Absolutely, and it did just that. I'm looking at this Buccaneers game right now, the box score and all that. It did just that. The defense, God, that time of possession is killing me. The
time of possession was the worst, and that's one thing that's flipped the past 2 games as well. Is they've been a lot better at not just going 3 and out on offense. Even if they don't have a scoring drive, they at least are getting some first downs, taking their time, moving the ball, giving their defense a chance to rest.
See, well, it seems like the adjustments that we've made, or Nick Caley has made to the offense, there's a lot more play action. There's a lot more rhythm.
I was sitting here. Mm-hmm. The first time I came on OTG, my OTG debut.
Oh, yeah.
I said, the PA rollout is the best play in football.
When you can do it right, it's unstoppable.
Yeah, the rollout or the bootleg, like it's incredible. And when you're having an issue with your offensive line, and when you're having issues with, receivers maybe not getting open, that sort of thing, I feel like at the right time, the play action rollout or just play action in general can help open up an offense. Mm-hmm. They started doing it, and it started working. So, Nick watches. You're welcome, Nick. Thank you.
Nick Haley, friend of the show, I guess.
But you're absolutely right. They started becoming a more dynamic offense in general. We were texting each other about, like, in our group chat, like, was it the Ravens game or was it 2 weeks ago? Like they made some plays in that opening quarter, and we were like, I was like, oh my God, you're allowed to motion, you're allowed to use motion, you're allowed to use play action, and you were like, they're dynamic. What the hell?
Yeah, I think it had to have been the Ravens game if it was early on. Because, and it seemed like our offense was not good at the beginning of the Tennessee game. A light bulb went off in our head.
And they decided to be good.
In the fourth quarter.
It was a Ravens game.
And immediately when the Ravens game and started doing it, it seems like they found a way to keep Stroud upright and keep him moving in a sense of rhythm.
The offensive line's been a lot better.
And the offensive line has been a lot better. I think they found that. I think they realized, and they're probably going to work on it during the bye week.
Yeah.
Throughout the bye week, to give Stroud time, but manufacturing that time with motion and play action rollouts.
Yeah.
Because there's a few times where he did a play action rollout and you had guys leak out or chip pass rushers or just stay put and Dalton Schultz is blocking, which Dalton Schultz blocking what? But I mean, it worked. It worked in that way.
And they're using other weapons. They're using Higgins and Knoll and
spreading the ball around, using them in different aspects and different packages and personnel packages. It's a totally different looking offense, and they found that adjustment. I feel like Nick Caley was drowning, and finally he found a piece of wood, a piece of driftwood to float on and to stay afloat, because the real test is coming. Test is coming, but he's floating. Offense is floating. And talking about that Seattle game that we have coming up on Monday Night Football, and we'll talk more about it.
Wait, that's Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Guess what time this game starts?
What time?
This game starts at 9 p.m.
Oh,
Central.
It's a fucking West Coast bullshit.
It's West Coast game.
So it's the final game of the week.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Final game of the week. It's a doubleheader, which.
Yeah, because the first game's at 6 or whatever. And
why in week 7 are we still doing Monday Night Football doubleheaders?
Yeah.
Why? I get it. Like first game of the season, then maybe first week, second week.
Yeah, people are excited to get into football, but
it's like
it should
week
be
7. I'm like, this is like
it should be one team. It should be one team on Monday Night Football.
It's totally taken away of like the purpose and the aura of Monday Night Football. It's supposed to be prime time. Like, imagine
we did the Monday Night Football game.
What if we started doing Sunday Night Football doubleheaders? That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Come on. They start one starts at 6 and then another one starts at 9.
I would rather there be a game on Saturday than.
I can do a Saturday game.
Like a Saturday night at 8. Like
college?
Most college football is already over.
It sucks.
Occasionally there's a big college football game on a Saturday night, but most of the time the good matchups are all in the afternoon anyways.
Yeah, and it's like, is Alabama blowing out Kentucky right now?
Yeah, college football's been kind of.
Yeah, well, yeah. College football's always just blowouts.
Yeah.
Like every now and then you'll get that one banger. Every now and then you'll get that one banger of a game. It's like, that was good. Every now it's like, I see Georgia's playing Appalachian State.
But I would much rather have a Saturday night football game every week.
Oh yeah,
than that. Yeah,
we'll get some Saturday night games in the
Later.
NFL coming up this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, really we didn't have really any notes or any kind of points to talk about and hit on. It's the bye week,
They found their footing.
They found their footing. The boys are probably going on little trips, kicking their feet up a little bit. Like, hey, 2-3, pat yourself on the back. But
it does mean it's a long grind upcoming.
Now
you don't have a bye week. Later in the season when your legs are tired, you have to just grind through it.
You got Seattle, San Fran, Denver, and Jacksonville. 4 games in a row coming out of the bye week. And you have a little extra day of rest with that Monday night game.
And then you have Tennessee, which is fine. But then immediately after that, Thursday, you have Buffalo.
Damn, Buffalo.
In November.
Indy in Indianapolis. Bam. Kansas City.
Kansas City in December.
Yeah, the real season starts now, I'd say. This is your do-over.
Yeah.
Hit it hard. You have 4 good components in a row. Try to go 3-1. Try to go 3-1 in that stretch, and we're looking pretty good. We're looking strong.
I would take 5 and.
We'd be 5-4.
5-4. Math. I was doing math.
I will take
5-4. Going into then you have Tennessee, Buffalo, Indianapolis, Kansas City. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a believer still. I believe in the Houston Texans, and I believe that they are going to have a good bye week, as we are. But we'll be back.
You know who else I believe in?
What?
Big City Wings.
I believe in Big City Wings as well. Houston's wing joint, Apollo's wing joint, many locations across Houston. The best beer, the best ball watching environment, the best service, and of course the best wings. So go to Big City Wings. Tell them Apollo sent you. We go all the time, and they're just so damn good. So thank you, Big City Wings, for sponsoring this episode of Off the Gridiron.
Yep.
I think we'll hop on out of here because I'm pretty hungry. I think I'm going to go to Big City Wings right now.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Hey, stick around for our next week's episodes. We're just going to be shooting shit. Bye week. Bye. Go check out Apollo HOU for other great shows and sports content. We just do so much cool shit here. We do great shit here.
And it's October.
Look at that. Boo.
Boo.
Did I scare you? I'm just a bye week. Don't worry. Bye weeks are scary. I hope we come out strong. All right. We're going to hop on out here. Thank you, Josh, for joining us. We'll see you later. Watch Texans. Go Texans. This episode is sponsored by Underdog. Let me tell you about Underdog real quick.
Tell them.
Football is in full swing, and the best place to go is Underdog. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and a whole lot more. Get your picks right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. 5,000. Playing on Underdog during football season is my favorite. I love taking Nico Collins receptions higher, obviously. And I'll take a little CJ Stroud passing yards on the occasion. Higher, obviously. Love my Texans. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code OTG to score $100 in bonus funds and entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code OTG. Underdog. Make picks. Win money. Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. Again, thank you so much to Underdog, and get out there and win some money. Do it.
OTG.